Sports Show. Time to talk Southern Footy League. Of course, it's been a big weekend and a bigger weekend coming up. As always, the Press, Craig Warman joins us. Craig, big weekend of footy, mate.
Oh, mate, trying to find time to sleep was impossible last weekend, but no, what a great weekend it was.
All right, let's start with Saturday, mate, because there were some really good games. I think Flaggy, 62-point winners over Port Noarlunga. They're starting to flex their muscles again, aren't they?
Yeah, Sammy Jacobs just said to Jars, "Hey, listen here, boy. Yeah. You want to play in the big league?" Nah, they played some really good football. Porties were with them till half time, I'm led to believe, but after that, Flaggy just put it into overdrive and pretty comfortable win in the end.
Doesn't get much easier for him either, Jars. He fronts Ranella next week as well, so it's starting to get. It's starting to sort itself out, isn't it? Like with Flaggies, we said earlier, were looking really good. I saw them early in the year. But right now, they look a cut above. So someone's going to have to...
Cut above who?
Well, a cut above them all.
What, above Ranella?
Ranella.
Kidding yourself,
your team, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. But that's the game I'm looking forward to. I think that's the clash I'm looking forward to. But at the moment, he would have been a bit disappointed in that, Charles, 62 points.
Yeah, very much so. He went there with a game plan and they're just too good, Flaggies, at the moment.
Is that at Flaggies?
Yeah, it was a Flaggies, and they're always hard to beat there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Ranella sit in second spot, and I know I joke about it. Noarlunga in third. We've been saying Noarlunga are looking really good, so we thought this is going to be a really close game. In the end, Ranella blew them out by 43. So the margin, and I hate that saying we say not indicative of the game, but it was a good contest for a while. Then Ranella opened them up. Yeah,
the big point there was second quarter. Ranella held Noarlunga goalless, and then came out in the third quarter, kicked a couple, and it was still nip and tuck. But yeah, the younger legs of Ranella certainly showed why they're going to be there or thereabout come the pointy end of the season. They were fantastic. Their run and spread just caught Noarlunga, without legs really in the last quarter and a bit.
Yeah, my old mob, the Cobras, went down to Morpeth Vale by 3 points. That's a cracker.
Yeah, but in saying that, the word around that was an absolute ripper of a game.
Yeah.
They obviously took heed of your warning, Baz, after last week's show, and really put in a solid performance. And again, we're unlucky. Morpeth Vale takes a little bit of pressure off of Handles. The Morpeth Vale coach, because he really needed to win badly.
Yeah, well, they had it locked in, so they're up by 3 points. And Cove had it down there, and they'd had it locked in, and then boys got caught ball watching, and it came out the other end. Of course, they goaled at the other end. So I spoke to the coach, and he said all the boys watched the show last week, and their confidence was shattered after the comments you made. So that's just basically why they couldn't get up and going, mate.
But no, I understand Ray's looking for me.
He is looking for you,
mate.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think
it's just a quiet one.
I don't think it's a chat either. Anyway, Aldinga, 2 in a row over Christie's Beach, 18-point win for them. Yeah,
long time since Aldinga won 2 in a row, and that backs up the really good performance the week before, beating Morpeth Vale. I think, if memory serves me right, the first time for a long time at Emu Park, and then to go and back it up with a win against Christie's. We know Christie's are struggling a little bit, but they've been there in most games, Christie's. So that's a really good win for Aldinga.
Right, mate, let's get to Sunday, mate, because it was a big weekend for you, as we talked about earlier. The KI Cup over to Kangaroo Island, so the boys play on the weekend. They get on the ferry Sunday morning over to Kangaroo Island. Under 15 boys up against the under 17s, KI first. Yeah,
it was. We got them there nice and early, 7 o'clock. Down to the ferry. Get on the 10 o'clock ferry. 45 minutes to get across, and 20 minutes later the boys are out playing. So it was a really good effort by the under 15 boys. The seniors didn't start till a bit later, of course. But credit where credit's due. Those boys. That's a really good hit out for them, because they play the under 17 boys from the island. And as you know, the boys on the island are a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. But to come away with the victory was really, really good. And Ethan Boyd was from Flaggies was the best on ground for us in that particular game.
All right, the seniors, mate, it was a pretty good game till 3/4 time, and then your boys ran over the top of them. Yeah,
it was nip and tuck all day, and Bray, no wonder he's got no air left. Boys just kept kicking points, and they were easy gets normally. So yeah, I think they were 8-17 at 3/4 time, and there was only a goal or something in it. And Kangaroo Island kicked the first in the last quarter, but then the younger legs the under-21s took over and just ran amok in the last 20 minutes of the game and kicked 10 goals. So it was a great effort. And,
do they come straight back?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No after-match, 200 beers or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, a quick couple before we walked back down to the ferry at 4 o'clock and jumped on board again. But credit where credit's due. For the boys to back up after playing
on the Saturday,
and then play again, it was a pretty physical contest. All bodes well for what comes up this weekend. And a big special mention to the young lad from Ranella, the captain of the under-21s, Jackie Ball, was superb. Was probably in the Ranella's best 2 on Saturday, and then backed it up with the best on ground on the Sunday against Kangaroo Island, and he'll certainly be playing down at Strathalbyn this weekend.
Conditions?
A little bit windy to start with, but then the rain came for a little bit, and that dropped the breeze. Beautiful. I don't know whether you've ever been there, but Penneshaw.
Yep.
The ground just up on the left. Beautiful view over the ocean.
Spot.
Yeah, it's a really good, nice spot to play footy.
Yeah.
And we were really well catered for, and thanks to Dan Florence and Tasha from the Kangaroo Island exec over there that looked after us on the day.
Yep. He's after some free crayfish now.
Is he ever?
Mate, 10th of June. This Saturday, big one. Great Southern Footy League up against the Southern Footy League. You guys have got a rivalry that's...
Can't wait.
So the little teaser on it is that it's 100 years for the Great Southern Footy League. So you guys could really do some damage to...
We're on a mission.
Oh, yeah, for their celebrations, mate. The under-15 boys are on at 8. Then you've got the under-17 girls at 9:30. Then the under-17 5 boys at 11. Senior women at 12:50. And then the men at 2:30. So gates open at 7:30. It's going to be a big day at Strathalbyn.
Oh, and they always are. And as you talk about the rivalry, yes, they're 100 years old this year. It's built on the back of a lot of hard work that was to get this association rivalry back, because we used to have it a long time ago when the Lovelock Shield was around. That died, and for about 10 years we didn't have, certainly Southern didn't have any association football, but the great work that was done by Gordon Tonkin and myself and a few other old school people got it back and running, and now it's marked on the calendar every year.
Where is he? The Prez?
Well,
we normally have him in.
Well, normally, yeah, but he's a bit hard to catch because the current president, who's just taken over, Grant, he's over in America at the moment.
I don't think that's any excuse.
On a business trip.
Okay.
You would have thought it'd be a bit more important
for 100 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but look, we're looking forward to what promises to be a fantastic continuation of the rivalry in that particular game or day down at Strathalbyn on Saturday.
Mate, always good to get you in. It will be a ripper. Get down to the Strathalbyn Oval. It will be a great contest down there between the Great Southern Footy League and the Southern Footy League. Stay with us. Still plenty to come.